that cue ball must have drifted. He's got the double kiss, so I imagine it just pulled to the right slightly. He's trying to play the red full ball, leave the cue ball on the cushion and the red on the side cushion. Handed a chance to O'Sullivan.
One. Six. 7.
He's overrun it slightly.
12.
Wanted to leave an angle to get to the black.
13. $19. 20.
Well, he's been a pro 22 years now. He's you'd have to class him as a veteran. But if anything, he's got better because he's much more level-headed now.
27.
Saw that after he lost to Mark Selby in the final in Sheffield. He was
28.
incredibly sensible in the things that he said. Very gracious in defeat. It was clear that he was just in a good place within himself, and that makes a big difference. And I think he does enjoy his snooker much more now than he did a few years ago.
35.
But in terms of his game, Joe, there's no signs of any decline.
Absolutely not. In fact, he looks to be getting better to me. He really does.
36.
He's kept his eyesight, long vision and short vision. And that means so much to snooker players. Very few of them can keep it. This young man,
43.
he just seems to be getting better, and as you say, he looks to be in a good place. And he's playing more snooker than he ever did.
44.
Maybe that has something to do with it. I think the pressure is not on him quite as much as it used to be when there was only 6 or 7 tournaments. Really lovely to watch, as all
51.
the top players are when they're in full flow.
52.
And this man, even when he's playing badly, he's still doing things. Still playing those little shots, like that one, for example. That was a delightful little cannon to leave himself on this red to the left corner.
60.
Yes, it's instinctive, isn't it? But it's come from having played a lot of snooker from a young age, constant practice.
Oh, he didn't want... Well, he's okay. I was about to say he didn't want the kiss, but 67 points the difference, so...
68.
Just needs this black. Well, just needed that red, but the black to make sure. And 3 or 4 minutes. He's won the frame.
Yeah, the point is, he didn't just pick up a cue
75.
at the age of 8 to make a century. It's all the work that people haven't seen that have gone into making
76.
this great career, which continues apace here in 2014. And one thing to watch out for this season is the all-time centuries record, which Stephen Hendry, of course now retired, holds with 775. Well, O'Sullivan is 24 behind currently. In fact, make that, yeah, it's 24 behind, 751. But that could be about to narrow here. Well, I think it's going to.
88. 89.
And with the sort of amount of snooker we've got coming up this season, you feel he's going to break it this season. Made 53 last season, not playing in every tournament. by a long way. So
96.
something to look out for in the coming months.
And I, for one, hope he keeps playing as well as this. I'm sure thousands, maybe millions of others do.
Well, it was a wonderful break, just in the blink of an eye, and well, it's a packed house, and this is why. It's to see this sort of snooker.
105.
Yeah, so 7-5-2, 23 behind great Stephen Hendry.
They really liked that one, didn't it? Beautiful positional shot.
114.
Well, possible 139 on, which would be a useful target for the high break.
170.
He certainly brings something special to an event, doesn't he?
121.
Well, what he always brings is a crowd, because the way he plays the game, it's the sort of snooker everyone wants to watch. Possibly not if you're the opponent. The only consolation for McManus here, at least it was quick.
132.
Oh, what about that? That was something very special indeed. A 139 total clearance from Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's back in front here in Shanghai. He leads by 2 frames to 1.